Happy Saturday. I'm King 5 meteorologist Ashley Ruiz with a look at your weekend forecast, and it's really going to be a nice one if you like warmer weather. Temperatures 60s and 70s. We'll have a mix of sun and clouds. Only slight shower chances this weekend. I am talking the immediate coast. We're not expecting anything to really reach this far inland. However, a sprinkle can't be ruled out, but rain holds off until Tuesday and Wednesday. So let's unpack it, show you what's going on, because we have this low that's currently spinning over the open Pacific. It's going to tighten up over the weekend, but inland we have a ridge that's going, a very weak one, but it's going to essentially keep this well away from our area for now. Showing you on the future cast to zoom out just so you can kind of get a feel of what I mean. Here's today. You see how it's starting to get its act together. Most of the rain is going to stay offshore as it just spins over the eastern Pacific, well offshore of the west coast. There's Sunday. What we're going to feel from this essentially is just the cloud cover. Then it starts to spin closer to the coast into Monday, and it's going to bring us some moisture from this as it begins to move in, and especially into Tuesday and Wednesday. We're not expecting any major impacts from this, and it's going to be quick moving. So we're not going to have a rainy week, and we're not going to see any dramatic impacts except for the temperatures. Compared to where we're going to be this weekend versus Tuesday and Wednesday, you'll notice it, and I'll show you on the 7-day in just a sec. But in terms of rain totals, Tuesday and Wednesday, this is just an estimate. We'll see where the heaviest precipitation sets up, but 1/10 of an inch up to about 1/2 of an inch on average. Not expecting really much in the way of past level snow, maybe some light snow above 5,000 feet. But by the time snow levels try to come back down, most of the moisture will be out of here. But you see 60s, 70s the next couple of days. Then we're back down to the low and mid 60s Tuesday. Wednesday is going to be the cooler day, back down the mid and upper 50s to about 60, which is average for this time of year. Then Tuesday or Thursday and Friday will start to dry out again with temperatures in the 60s. So it's not going to be a very long duration cool down or even a wet week by any means. Let's take you outside. As of 9 a.m. you see blue sky, you see some cloudy skies out there, and so it's going to be variably cloudy over the weekend, just passing clouds. Really not going to see much in the way of any major cloudy skies or anything like that. Again, we'll get sun breaks, maybe a sprinkler or two, but the best chance for that will be closer to the coast. So highs today, we'll take a tour up north, the islands, upper 50s to about 60, interior areas, especially the Cascade foothills and valleys, mid and upper 60s to about 70 degrees. Lake Stevens 69, Granite Falls 69, Oso 70, Monroe near 71, Issaquah near 71 as well, Auburn 71, Bremerton 69, and then closer to Pierce County, Thurston County, upper 60s, lower 70s, and then low and mid 70s the closer you get to Oregon. The beaches, upper 50s to about 60, maybe more clouds, again, maybe some sprinkles, but then interior areas, mid 60s to about 71. If you're headed to T-Mobile Park this afternoon, this evening, 4:15 is first pitch. Again, Rangers at Mariners, going to be on the mild side. Don't forget the sunblock, maybe the hats and the sunglasses as well. We'll have sun and clouds. Also this evening, the Sounders, St. Louis is in town, 6:30. The game begins, the match begins, and temperatures will be in the mid and upper 60s to start, and then 50s toward the end of the match. Overnight temperatures very warm in the mid and upper 40s, so we're not going to cool off much overnight. We'll have mostly cloudy skies, and then we warm up once again into Sunday, low 60s for the islands, and then up north, mid and upper 60s, and then for interior areas, central South Sound, Hood Canal, southwest interior, as well as the foothills, will be in the low and mid 70s perhaps, and then closer to the coast, upper 60s as well. Monday, the coast could get a little on the cooler side by a couple of degrees, but it's still going to be very similar to Sunday with high 60s and low and mid 70s. Even up in the mountains, the pass is going to be very, very warm. Let's take you through the futurecast because this will show you the cloud cover and it will show you what I mean by most of the precipitation staying offshore, but it gets close to the coast. Into the afternoon, here's around 5:30, and keep in mind we have post 8 o'clock sunsets now, so you have plenty of daylight to enjoy. We'll have passing clouds at times and most of that precipitation staying well offshore. Maybe a few sprinkles over the coast into Sunday, but you see staying green free, so rain free, and then into Sunday evening we'll have partly cloudy, mostly cloudy skies. Increasing clouds into Monday from the south as that low gets closer and starts to move inland. But watch what happens. As early as Monday evening, we could start to get a wave of showers, very light, moving over the area from the south. But the bulk of the rain will hold off until Tuesday and into Wednesday. So again, we'll go from 60s, 70s, 60s, 50s. So the roller coaster ride of temperatures will continue. Now next weekend, model guidance still shows the potential that we warm right back up into the mid and upper 60s, followed by maybe a little bit of a cool down as we wrap up April, but even then it's going to be seasonal. So by then our seasonal average highs between about 60 and 61. So be sure to go outside if you can, enjoy the nice and warm weather, get whatever you have to do in the yard, or if you're going up to Skagit Valley or any of the many events, enjoy it, and we'll talk soon.